Good morning everyone. First we will continue. In the last class we have seen example number 3. In this class we will start from example number 4 on page number 143. Example number 4, it is saying two parallel lines L and M are intersected by a transversal P. So there are two lines L and M. Let me draw the lines. One second. Line L and line M intersected by a transversal like this. So first thing given to us, line L is parallel to line M. Then we have a transversal P. The first thing given is L parallel to M. Then they are saying show that quadrilateral formed by bisectors of interior angles is a rectangle. We all know these four are the interior angles of this pair of lines and the transversal, and we have to prove that the bisectors of these angles, that is this bisector, this bisector when meets with this bisector and this meets here at point A, point B, point C and point T. We have to prove this ABCD is a rectangle. So given to us, suppose I call this small angle as 1, this has 2, this has 3, this has 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. We can say these are equal angles because angle 1 equal to angle 2 because AB is the bisector of this angle. Then 3 equal to 4 because AD is the bisector of this angle. Similarly, angle 5 equal to angle 6 and finally angle 7 equal to angle 8. This is given to us. We have to prove that ABCD is a rectangle. So indirectly we have to prove two things, that ABCD is a parallelogram, and one thing we have to prove is one angle is equal to 90 degree. If we prove these two things, our question is done. Now let's see how to start. First thing we can say is, to prove ABCD parallelogram, in my mind I have an idea that we have studied. If opposite sides are parallel, then quadrilateral is a parallelogram. So we have to prove AB parallel to CD somehow. For that we can see 2 and 7 are the alternate interior angles. If by any process we prove 2 equal to 7, we can say that the lines are parallel. Similarly, if we are able to prove 6 and 3 equal, we can say AD and BC are also parallel. Now let's start. What is given to us? Before that, as L is parallel to M, we can say angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to angle 7 plus angle 8. You can see in this is L, this is M, this is 1 plus 2, this is 7 plus 8. So they are equal because they are alternate interior angles. Similarly, we can say the other part, but before that we can say as 1 and 2 are equal, we can say this as angle 2 plus angle 2 is equal to angle 7 plus angle 7 because 1 is equal to 2 and 7 equal to 8. Now this will help us with the first part. We can say twice angle 2 equal to twice angle 7. 2 and 2 will cancel and we will get angle 2 equal to angle 7, that is this angle is equal to this angle. As soon as we have proved this thing, we can say surely that AB is parallel to CD because if alternate interior angles are equal, then the lines are parallel. first thing. Second, similarly we can do the next pair. Similarly we can prove angle 3 plus 4, angle 3 plus angle 4 is equal to angle 5 plus angle 6. Same reason, because L and M are parallel and these are the alternate interior angles. Or we can say angle 3 is equal to angle 6. Same procedure, we will just replace this 4 with 3, this 5 with 6, because they both are equal, and we will get this thing, which implies the same part, that AD is parallel to BC. Same reason as this one you can write. So we have proved these two pairs as parallel, and we all know. So we can say as AB is parallel to CD and AD parallel to BC, therefore ABCD is a parallelogram. So we have done the first stage of this question. Second stage, we have to prove anyhow that that one angle of this parallelogram is 90 degree. To prove that, we have a thing from chapter lines and angles. We all know that if we have a straight line and a ray like this, we can say these two angles are linear pairs. Similarly, in this case, we can take these four angles 1, 2, 3, 4, and we can say they are forming a linear pair. So I will take 1 and 2 together, 3 and 4 together. So let me write like this. Now angle 1 plus angle 2 together plus angle 3 plus angle 4 is equal to 180 degree, because linear pairs of angles. Now this 1 plus 2 we can replace with 2 only, because 1 and 2 are equal. I can make it as angle 2 plus angle 2. Similarly, in this 3 and 4 they also equal, so we can write angle 3 plus angle 3 equal to 180 degree. You can write the reason also, angle 1 equal to angle 2, angle 3 equal to angle 4. Now we have got twice angle 2 equal to twice angle plus twice angle 3 is equal to 180 degree. 2 will be common, and we will have angle 2 plus angle 3 equal to 180 degree, and finally we have proved this angle as 90 degree. Hence ABCD is a rectangle. As we have proved, it is a parallelogram, and also having one angle equal to 90 degree, it is a rectangle. Now next example. Now let's see example number 5. Example is saying show that the bisectors of angles of a parallelogram form a rectangle. So in front of us, given to us, is a parallelogram ABCD, that is this one, and the bisectors of four angles, that is angle A, B, C and D, make a figure like this, PQRS. We have to prove this PQRS a rectangle. So to prove PQRS a rectangle. Now to prove any quadrilateral rectangle, the first thing is to prove it a parallelogram. Now question comes, how to prove it a parallelogram? We have seen there are many criterias. First criteria is the basic one, in which we prove opposite sides. We need to prove two pairs of opposite side parallel. Second case is if you prove two pair of opposite sides equal, then also you can say it is a parallelogram. Third type of proving it a parallelogram is if you prove one pair of opposite side as equal as well as parallel. The fourth type is when you prove the two pair of opposite angles equal. When you prove two pair of opposite angles equal. In this question, if you try using these three parts, you won't get, but this fourth part, that is if we try proving the opposite angles equal, that would be done easily. For that, let's start what we know. First thing, as ABCD is a parallelogram, we can say as ABCD is a parallelogram, therefore angle A equal to angle C. First thing. Apart from this, we also know the reason is because opposite angle of parallelogram. Now we also know that these angles are bisected. That means this angle equal to this angle. For the time being, let me call it angle DAS. Angle DAS is equal to angle SAB, and this angle C and angle DCQ. Angle DCQ is equal to angle BCQ. Now we know that holes are equal, angle A equal to angle C, and in these angles the halves are also equal. So we can say these four halves are also equal. So let me call them, therefore let me call them X. So all are equal, we can say them X. So as whole are equal, therefore halves are also equal. Now we all have these angles equal to X. Now similarly we can say, similarly with angle D and angle B we can do, let me call them Y, Y and Y, Y. So now we have got these indications. Now what we can do is we can find this angle. Okay, so in triangle ADS we can say, let me call it angle 1. Angle X plus angle Y plus angle 1 is equal to 180 degree. This gives me value of angle 1 equal to 180 degree minus X minus Y. First thing, and also we can find this angle, let me call it angle 2 in triangle, what is the name of triangle? CQB. Simple way we can say angle X, angle Y plus angle 2 is equal to 180. So we will get angle 2 is equal to 180 minus X minus Y. Now if you know this 1 and 2 is equal to these angles because of the property known as vertically opposite angles, so we can say, now from this we can say angle 3 is equal to angle 1 because vertically opposite angles, and from here we can say angle 4 is equal to angle 2 because vertically opposite angles. And if you observe, they both have same value, that is 180 minus angle X, angle Y. So we can say as angle 3 is equal to angle 4, 180 minus X minus Y. Therefore, so we have got one pair of opposite angles equal. Similarly, we can prove for the second part also. Let us do that. Now we have to prove the remaining two angles, these two, as same. So let me call it 5 and this as 6. Now in triangle PAB, same thing we can say by angle sum property, angle X plus angle 5 plus angle Y is equal to 180 degree, which gives us angle 5 equal to 180 minus X minus Y. And similarly we can say in triangle DRC, angle Y plus angle 6 plus angle X is equal to 180 degree, which gives us angle 6 value equal to 180 minus angle x minus angle y. Again, they both are equal, therefore angle 5 is equal to angle 6. Now after all this, we can say as two pairs of opposite angles are equal, therefore PQRS is a parallelogram. Now the next part is we have to prove any one of the angle equal to 90 degree, because rectangle is a parallelogram with one angle equal to 90 degree. Now for that we have got all the angles equal to 180 minus x minus y. So now let us take any two adjacent angles. Suppose we take 6 and 4. Now in a parallelogram we know adjacent angles are supplementary. So we can say angle 6 plus angle 4, angle 6 plus angle 4 is equal to 180 degree, and the value of both is 180 minus x minus y only. So all angles are equal. Is equal to angle 4. So we can say in this case angle 6 plus angle 6 is equal to 180 degree, that is twice angle 6 equal to 180 degree, which gives us angle 6 equal to 90 degree. So I hope you understood what we did. First we made these names because when completes are equal then halves are equal. Similarly I have taken these two as angle D equal to angle B, so their halves are also equal, so I named them YY to make it easy for you to understand. After that we tried to prove the opposite angles equal, and which came in our case 3 equal to 4, 5 equal to 6, and if you observe all the angles came out as 180 minus angle x minus angle y. So that means all the angles are equal. Now I have used this property of parallelogram that adjacent angles are supplementary. Using that property I have said 6 plus 4 equal to 180 degree, and as they both are equal I have written both as 6 and 6 equal to 180, and I got the answer as 90 degree. So we can say PQRS is a rectangle. That's it. Thank you.